Good evening, everyone. How are you? I hope audio and video is okay. Can you guys please confirm? Hi, everyone. Good evening. Is audio okay? Video okay, guys? Good evening, Raparia. Oh, today was the first class, guys, so I just want people to join in, whoever wants to join in, so that no one is going to miss the session, guys. Okay. Before I start, any question, guys? Quickly, any question? Anyone, any question? Down? No? Wonderful. Uh, we keep the session at 6:30, guys. So please join the classes timely, guys. Um, in between, I'll keep running few MCQs also, whatever the concept we have on it. I'll try to do some MCQs in that case also. In totality, we'll have almost 25 classes, guys. So in totality, we'll have approximately 75 hours of the content, which we are going to do it, guys. 75 hours is very, very, very less actually for the part one, but this is something we have to manage within 75 hours. So guys, please be regular with the classes. If you have any doubt, just let me know. I'll try to squeeze in and we finish everything within 75 hours. Um, we are going to start with the part one, guys. Part one is going to be individual taxation. How many parts do we have? We have part one, part two, part three. Part one is going to be individual taxation. Part two is about the businesses, everyone. Part three is about representation whenever you are going to represent your client in front of tax authorities of US, guys. Part one is about the individual taxation. I try to keep the classes in English, most of the time English and some Hindi. But if you still have some doubt, if you want me to answer your queries in Hindi itself, please stop me. Please ask your query in the Hindi so that I know I need to converse with you in Hindi itself, guys. Okay. Rest everything simple. Do classes regularly, guys, because it's a law, guys. It's a tax, guys. So whatever I'm going to discuss with you in the class number, let's say 3, it might be relevant in class number 18 also. So everything is very well connected. So please be regular with the classes, whether it is the live classes or it is a recording. Does not matter. Okay. Um, we are keeping the classes at 6:30, but if majority of the students wants to move it to, let's say, 7 o'clock, we can think about this also. Okay. But for the time being, I'm keeping the session at 6:30 for the time being. But if you want to push it for half an hour, let's say 7 o'clock, and if majority agrees with that, guys, we can push that also. Okay. Any question before I move, guys? Everyone? No? Yes, no. Okay. One thing I need from your side, in fact, is there anything you have to prepare before the classes? Is there any material you have to refer before the classes? Um, no, you don't have to refer anything before the classes. Do we have a separate MCQs book for that? So Bhavya, you might have got access to LMS where you can practice your question. If not, please be in touch with your counselor. They are going to arrange that for you. So you will not get a book for the MCQ, Bhavya, but you will get the portal access. Yes, you have to, guys, all the admin issues regarding have you received the book, have you not received the book, have you got the LMS access, everything you have to be in touch with your counselor. Okay, today it's okay. Copy does not matter. It would not matter much. But be in touch with the counselor, they are going to arrange it. Is that okay? Satinder, be in touch with your counselor. Satinder, have you done CA classes? Uh, will not matter much, guys. We are not any which was referring to book initially, so will not matter much. Okay, I can start. Um, we are going to do enrolled agent. What we are going to do in the enrolled agent specifically, first part, what we are going to do. Are we going to discuss sales tax, VAT, real estate taxes, all of it? No. This is not the part of your curriculum. This is not enrolled agent is only about income tax, guys. Enroll agent is all about income tax. How many types of income tax are there in US, guys? Three categories: federal income tax, state income tax, local income tax. Local will also be have two types: city, county. Are we going to do all of the income tax also? No. As an enrolled agent, you are supposed to do federal income tax. Obviously, guys, there are 50 states in US, guys, so it's humanly impossible for you to know all the state tax laws itself. There are many states where they do not have that state tax laws also, state income tax also. So what we are going to discuss here, guys, we are going to discuss here federal income tax. Besides that, there are other taxes also: social security taxes, Medicare taxes, gift tax, state tax. We are going to cover that besides the federal income tax also. So this is what your entire curriculum looks like to you. I know कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा कि क्या बता रहा हूँ क्या नहीं बता रहा. That's okay. We will do everything within next 25 classes. We are going to do the same thing itself. So don't need to worry about it. Part one is going to be more about individual taxation. That means आपके मेरे जैसे लोग, anyone who's earning the salary, किसी की rental income आ रही है, किसी की dividend आ रहा है, तो उसको how we are going to capture that in the tax law. So we are going to talk about this. Yes, one is central. So central is federal, Kapish. Central is the what we call in India central, but this is federal taxation in US. As an individual, guys, as an individual, uh, which return do you file? As an individual, which return do you file? As an individual, we file return 1040. What is 1040? It's just a form number. 1040 is a form number. In India, we file the return basis on your type of income. Say ITR 1, ITR 2, ITR 3, ITR 4. We file ITR 1 if you are just having the salary income. Then ITR 2, then when you're having the house property income, business income, then ITR 3. If you're a partner in the partnership, ITR 3. So like this, we are having, depending on what type of income you are generating, India में उस basis पे हम form select करते हैं. Point here, guys. But in US, guys, for all the individuals, for the individuals, we are going to file 1040 for all the individuals. Is this okay, guys? What I'm saying? Please study both statements and practice US tax. And not necessary. You can't study 50 states income tax. No. Why would you need that? You would be practicing in one state. No. Okay. Now, I will be covering a brief about the 1040, guys. How the 1040 look like. Quickly cover that. This is how 1040 looks like, guys. US individual income tax, guys. You will find your details, your joint return, everything. Filing status, I will talk about this. So you will put all your income here, guys. Any kind of a deduction, credit, payment, you will show it here. So I'll have a condensed version. I'll quickly cover broadly the 1040 with you now. So starting with the 1040, I will start first with the gross income. How many of you are doing the first time class? That means no classes you have done it earlier. Today, how many people are doing first time? So guys, whatever the problem you are facing, whatever I'm discussing, any doubt you are having, please stop me then and there. I ask you a question, guys. Okay, many people's name is coming, iPhone, HP. We know you have iPhone. We know you have HP. Please show your full name. Please enter your full name. Else team is going to put you into waiting room and you will not be able to attend the classes. So two people name whose name is coming as HP and iPhone. Please immediately change your Zoom name to full name. Else the team is going to put you into waiting room, guys. Okay. Someone's name still coming as iPhone. Please change, else the team will put you into waiting room, guys. I'll start, guys. First, we are going to start with the gross income. Gross income. In the gross income, I put every item. In India, how many types of heads we are having, guys? How to change the, what type of a head we are having? 5 heads we are having. Salary head, house property, other sources, PGBP, capital gain. Do we have the same 5 heads in US also? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Please don't connect कि इंडिया के अंदर तो 5 हेड होते हैं, वहां पे कोई हेड क्यों नहीं है? India, they are not copying pasting India's law, guys. It's the other way around. So when I'm going to put the gross income, I'm going to put all the items, whether it is going to be your wages, salary, house property, rental income, business income, every item I'm going to put it into gross income. Is that okay, guys? From this, guys, I'm going to reduce few adjustments. From this, I'm going to reduce few adjustments. Now, what is these adjustments? Adjustment are few kind of expenditure deductions, guys. For example, if you have taken student loan, and when you have taken the student loan, you are paying the interest on that. Maybe you are teaching. When you're teaching, you will get certain deduction in that case. Maybe you have taken health insurance. You are paying the interest on that. You are paying the insurance payment for that. Like this, there are many expenditure category which is allowed as a deduction adjustments. I will take almost 2 to 3 lectures in discussing the adjustments, so I'm not going right now. I'm just broadly covering everything for you right now. Okay. पहले मैं income डालूंगा, फिर उसके नीचे adjustment डालूंगा. There are few expenditure, everyone. And once I reduce from the gross income adjustment, guys, we are going to get AGI. AGI is adjusted gross income. Adjusted gross income. Is this okay up till here, guys? Anyone, any question? No? Gopi, any question? From AGI, adjusted gross income, I'm going to reduce standard deduction or itemized deduction. I'm going to deduct either standard deduction, guys, or I'm going to reduce itemized deduction. Let's say standard deduction is coming $10,000. Itemized deduction is coming $11,000. Which one do you want to reduce first? Or which one do you want to reduce? Whichever is higher or whichever is lower. Why higher? Why higher, guys? Why higher? Correct? Obviously, guys, it is the expenditure. No, the more deductions I'm going to get, jitni zyada deduction milegi, the lower is going to be my taxable income. Absolutely. So we are going to pick whichever is higher, guys. Whichever is higher. The law says whichever is beneficial, but obviously we know whichever is beneficial, whichever is higher. Is it possible that, let's say, in the year 2024, I have taken standard deduction? 2025, I realized, nah, I should not take standard deduction. Let's take itemized deduction. 2026, I said, no, I'll take standard deduction. That means my question is it possible for you to switch every year? What do you think? Yes, you can switch. There is no problem in that case. You can easily switch every year in that case. There is no compulsion in that case. Clear what I'm saying, guys? Everyone? So this is the next item. From the AGI, I'm going to reduce standard deduction or itemized deduction, whichever is higher. Then from here, I'm going to reduce QBI deduction. QBI deduction is qualified business income. Qualified business income, QBI deduction. This is also known as Section 199A deduction. This is also known as 199A deduction. Okay. Sure. Which point, Gurmesh? QBI? So QBI, qualified business, means if I'm running a business, if it is classified as a qualified business, then I will get some additional deduction. This is something I will discuss with you in part two, because part two is more about going to be business guys. So I'll discuss with you in part two, guys. So first, I will reduce from AGI standard deduction or itemized deduction, whichever is higher. And then we are need to reduce QBI deduction. So I'll take the QBI standard. I'll go back to standard deduction in a minute again. Okay? Do we need to learn section number and the provision? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Zero. It's just like these are very famous sections, so I'm just telling you, because हम उसको QBI deduction भी बोलते हैं, कई बार हम 199A deduction भी बोलते हैं ना. That's why I'm just telling you. Otherwise, you don't have to remember a single section here. In India, when we do CA, हमें तो बहुत सारे case law रटने पड़ते थे. Do we have to mug up any case laws also here? Absolutely no. Zero case laws, zero section number, nothing. We are not need to mug up anything. In fact, there are hardly any values we are going to learn here also. In India, whenever you do any exams, you mug up so many values also, law also, sentences also, language also. Nothing you have to remember. You just need to understand everything on a conceptual basis. Clear, Raman? Okay, I'm not speaking in Hindi. I'll speak in English. Don't worry. You will have to remember form number. Srini's question is, do we need to remember form number? Srini, you know, majority of the form numbers we are going to be through once we are doing the classes, automatically we'll remember this, right? Major ones you have to remember, for example, individual 1040, S corporation 1120S. Major ones you have to remember, nothing beyond that. Now, standard deduction, I'll repeat quickly. Gurnish is asking. So, Gurnish, what we are saying, from the AGI, I'm going to reduce standard deduction or itemized deduction. Either of them I'm going to reduce. Either standard deduction I'm going to reduce or itemized deductions I'm going to reduce. Which one I'm going to reduce? Gurnish, we reduce whichever is higher. Whichever is higher, we are going to reduce that in that case. What is standard deduction? What is itemized deduction? I have not explained anything. I have not explained adjustment. I have not discussed anything. I will take almost 15 lectures I will take to discuss each item. Gross income, 3 lectures, adjustment, 2 lectures, standard deduction, itemized deduction, almost 3 lectures, QBI deduction, almost 1 lecture. So I will keep discussing each item one by one, guys. Today, here I'm just giving you a holistic view only. Every item I'll go and discuss going forward. Is my point clear, Gunish? Clear, guys? After that, guys, what comes after that would be my taxable income. After everything, this comes my taxable income. That means on this value, I'm going to charge that. You guys can take a screenshot and I'll quickly do one question with that. Done. Whenever you are taking the screenshot, guys, please paste it on the PowerPoint. It's going to be much easier for you because then the alignment will not go up and down. Any deduction underneath this line, any deduction underneath this line is known as below the line deduction. Below the line deduction. So we also call these two deduction as below the line deduction. Can you guess what could be the other name of the adjustment? What could be the other name of the adjustment, guys? Above the line deduction. Above the line deduction. Clear? All right, let's try one question on this. What I mean. Wages, $100. Interest, income, $10. Dividend income, $9. Above the line deduction, $5. QBI deduction, $2. Itemized deduction, standard deduction, itemized deduction $12, standard deduction $50. What is going to be taxable income? Please try. Guys, audio is okay, everyone? Praveen, can you hear me now? Yes, Kapish, allow. Now, what is my gross income, guys? This plus this plus this. 190. You mean to say wages is salary head, interest income is the other sources, dividend is other sources. Can I add all of these other sources? Can I add all this? Yes. In US, we don't have any head system, guys, here. So does not matter. 119, I'll take it. Then I'm going to reduce above the line. What is the other name of the above the line? What is the other name of the above line? Adjustments, right? So I'm going to reduce $5. So my AGI is coming 114, guys. From this, what is the next thing I should reduce? Correct, $15. Can I not reduce $12 also? Can I not reduce $12? Either of them. Don't be greedy. Either of them you are going to reduce. Correct, $15 and then $2. Eventually it is coming 97. Brilliant. Should I move? It is okay, everyone. In India, what do we have, guys? In India, do our tax structure, in India, the tax structure, is it progressive? Is it regressive? Or is it flat? Give me a minute. I'll go back to scenario. Flat structure, progressive, regressive, okay, progressive. What is the meaning of the progressive? What is the meaning of the progressive, guys? What is the meaning of progressive? Correct. As your income is going up, as your income is going up, as your income is going up, your taxes are going to go up, guys. So if this is your income level, right, the taxes are going to go up in this case. Absolutely in that case. Why do we have progressive taxation, guys? Why not flat? Let's make it simple. Let's have flat. Why not? Why progressive? Why not flat? Why not regressive? Correct. If we do that, then unnecessarily the people who are not earning that much, there would be a burden on them. Is there any tax in India which is flat? Is there any tax in India which is flat? GST, GST. If tomorrow Mukesh Ambani goes and purchase any biscuit, let's say he goes and purchase Marigold, he'll pay the same GST. And tomorrow Mukesh Ambani's maid go and purchase Marigold biscuit. Is she going to pay the lower GST? No, she'll pay exactly the same GST. She'll pay exactly the same GST. Point clear what I'm saying, guys? Ditto in US also, guys. In US, we are also having progressive taxation, guys. That means as your income is rising, tax would be higher in this case. Just to show you the tax rate here, guys. Um, Ignore all of it. If you see, if it is 11,000, 10%, 47,000, 12%, 100,000, 22%. So as your income is increasing, guys, tax rate is going to increase in that. Tax rate is something which is going to increase in that. Is this okay? What I'm saying? We have done till the taxable income. We have done till the taxable income. Let's go. So you have already done up to taxable income. Okay, very good point. Nothing you have to remember, Gopi. Gopi's question is, do we need to remember the slabs? Absolutely not. It's very difficult, Gopi. If I ask you to remember all these values, just imagine. If I ask you to remember all these values, it's going to be very, very hard. No. They'll provide you in the question. If they ask you a question on this, they are going to provide you in the exam itself. Okay. Now, taxable income. Sorry, I missed someone's question. Someone asked me above the line, right? Snehal, you asked me, right? Someone asked me, can you just speak? Okay. So Snehal, it's nothing. Have you heard what I discussed about adjustment, standard deduction, itemized deduction, QBI? Have you heard that? Snehal? Okay. So basically, Snehal, I'm just categorizing. It is just the name, right? Snehal, your name is Snehal. Someone family in the family would be saying something else to you, right? Same here. This is the line, Snehal. Any deduction after this line, we call it below the line deduction. That's it. So it's basically standard deduction, itemized deduction, QBI deduction is coming underneath that. So we call these deduction as below the line deduction. So anything which is coming, any deduction which is coming above than that, we call it above the line deduction. That's all. It's just a different name. That's all. Good. Keep asking whatever comes to your mind, guys. Should I move? Any question till now, guys? Anyone, any doubt? Shuni, any question? Now, on taxable income, guys, on taxable income, you are going to charge the taxes, right? In US, we are having, Gurnesh, someone speak. Okay, I'll try to speak in Hindi, guys, in between. But Anu, whatever I'm going to speak in Hindi, I will explain that to you in English automatically. So in between, if I'm speaking Hindi, it's already covered in English, guys. So I'll try to mix and match, guys. Okay. I know this is a problem. Someone will be sorry about this. So how many tax rates we are having in US? Again, I'm talking about individual only. I'm not talking about the company, guys. There are two tax rate, guys. There are two tax rate in US, guys. One is going to be ordinary income, guys. Ordinary income slab, which is going to be taxed at normal rate. Normal rate is 10 to 37%, which you have just seen. Then I am having few preferential slab, guys. Preferential slab. Preferential slab is available for two kinds of income, guys. LTCG, long-term capital gain, and qualified dividend. I have no idea what is qualified dividend. What is LTCG? I'll talk about this. Basically, it is one of the type of the income on which we will charge the tax at a lower rate, guys, which is going to be 0 to 20. Is this okay or not? Do we have similar thing in India also, guys? Do we have the similar thing in India also? Yes. If you are earning salary, guys, salary, if you are earning, you are going to pay the tax at 5 to 35% approximately. But if I'm having LTCG, if I'm selling my shares, if I'm selling my land, then maybe I'm going to pay 10% approximately. So it's a common thing. It's a common thing. It's the same thing in India also. Is this okay, guys, what I'm saying? These are the two slabs. You guys can take a screenshot, but you have to remember nothing out of it. Okay. In the notes, Ashima, in the notes you are saying ordinary income. Ashima, ordinary income. So this is a normal slab, guys, 10 to 37%. Don't worry about what is single, what is married filing jointly. I have no idea. We'll talk about this today itself. Okay. So this is normal slab, 10 to 37%, guys. This is preferential slab, guys, which is 0 to 20%. Is that okay? In general, tax are higher in US comparison to India. Uh, uh, no, Kapish. Kapish question is, does the STCG short-term capital gains also come into that? Answer is no. Corporate tax is covered in part 2, Ashwin. Right. In general, US tax rate is higher. A very tricky point, actually. No. You are saying in the terms of percentage, are you saying? In the terms of percentage, you are saying, Aditya? In what sense are you saying, Aditya? Yes, and moreover, okay, when you are going to move and see this, Aditya, uh, US tax is extremely citizen friendly. You will see this. Uh, you are reading right now in 2025. Had you read this law around 2021, you will see what beautiful changes they have brought because of the COVID, guys. In India, zero changes has government has done it because of the COVID. But again, beautiful changes that they have brought it because of the COVID. And it's a very citizen friendly law. Once you're going to read this law, you'll realize that maybe the tax rates are higher, 10%, 37%. But the benefit what they're extending in that is, in case you are hiring a maid, you will get the reduction. In case you're adopting a kid, you will get the reduction. In India, we have nothing like this. So benefit wise, you will get much friendly. US law is much citizen friendly, I would say. Okay, we'll unwrap everything when we are going to move. Clear? Should I move, guys? Any other question? Quickly. Yes, no. So on this basis, guys, whatever the taxable income is coming, I have two tax rates, guys. And on that basis, on the taxable income, whatever is the taxable income, let's say it is coming $100,000. And on that, I have calculated the tax, guys. On this, let's say I have calculated the tax, which is coming approximately $10,000, $11,000. That's I've calculated tax 11,000. From this, I'm going to reduce one more item, which is called tax credits. Tax credit. That means from the taxes, guys, I'm going to reduce something called the tax credit. What is tax credit? Tax credit, does everyone get the tax credit? No. You should be eligible to get the tax credit. That means there are a variety of the categories. Again, I'll take almost 2 lectures to discuss that. Maybe if you are having kids and you are hiring babysitter, you will get it. Maybe you are adopting the kid, you will get it. Maybe if you are having any dependent, someone who's dependent on you, or you are having kid, you will get this. Maybe your income level is very low, you might get this also. Maybe if you are taking any kind of insurance, you will get this. Maybe you are elderly, you will get this. So like this, there are variety of the categories, guys. If you're falling under any of the categories, maybe you will be eligible for the tax credit, and because of which your taxes will go down. So maybe right now my tax liability is coming $11,000 and I got the tax credit of approximately $2,000. So I will pay that tax $9,000. Is this okay or not? It is extremely practical and useful. Should I move point here, guys? So my tax liability is coming $9,000. Is this okay? Is it called just a tax or also income tax? Tax, income tax, same thing, not the revenue tax. After that, guys, maybe I have some other tax liability. Maybe I have to pay social security taxes. So I'm just saying, on the taxable income, I will calculate the taxes, guys. On this, I will calculate the taxes. Then I'm going to reduce the tax credits. Then I will have other taxes also, guys. Maybe social security taxes, Medicare taxes, all the taxes, whatever I need to pay. This comes my total taxes liability. Is it possible that you have paid your taxes earlier also? India also, is it possible, guys, you have paid the taxes earlier? Yes. How do you pay your taxes earlier? In the form of a TDS. If you're working in a company, your employer has deducted the TDS. If you're working as a consultant, someone has deducted the TDS in that case also. Same here, guys. TDS in US, we call it withholding tax, guys. Okay, withholding tax. Withholding tax, or the way we call it in India, advanced tax. In US, we call it estimated taxes. So whatever the taxes you have paid, you will reduce from that. Now, whatever is coming, guys, that could be either my refund or could be my taxes payable, guys. Could be my taxes payable. Is that okay? If the figure is coming in bracket, is it a refund or taxes payable, guys? Refund, right? So that means if this is 1,000 and this is 1,200, so $200 is a refund, guys. Advanced tax, we call it estimated taxes, Kapish. Take a screenshot, guys, then I'll do one full-fledged question. Gunish, is that clear? Whatever we have done it. कोई question हो Gunish आपको please ask me. Okay. You can send me message or I'll explain that to you also. Okay. Copied. Should I move? Perfect. Let's try one question. Wages. $100. Interest income. $9. Dividend. $5. Adjustments, guys, is $15. QBI deduction, qualified business income, nothing. Standard deduction, 10. Itemized deduction, 15. Tax rate, 20%. This is not a flat rate, but just for our convenience, I'm doing it so that it's easier for you to calculate this. Though there is a slab. Okay. Tax credit, guys, is approximately $0.8, and withholding tax is also approximately $0.8. Can you tell me, do you have a taxes payable of a refund? And if yes, how much? All right, let's do it together. My AGI is coming 1940. Sorry, in gross income. From this, if I'm going to reduce 15, 99 isn't my AGI. Am I right? Just check the numbers once. I'll take whichever is higher. Higher is 50. So 99 minus 15 is 484. Am I right? 20% is going to be tax rate. What is that? Going to be 16.8. 16.8 is going to be my tax. I'm going to reduce 0.8. I'm going to reduce 0.8. And that is what comes to point of taxes. Absolutely. Any question till now, guys? Guys, please feel free to ask anything which I need to repeat. I can do that. This is your last chance to hop onto the bus. Ganesh, any question? No. Okay. What is the difference between the tax credit and the adjustment? Very good question. Why only adjustment only, Aditya? You can ask me that this deduction, this can deduction, standard deduction, and the credit also. Simple point, Aditya. Adjustments I reduce from the income, right? From the income, I'm reducing the adjustment, Aditya. But tax credit I am reducing from the taxes. First difference is this. Is this clear, Aditya? And second, the criteria is very different. For example, if I have taken interest on student loan, that means if I have taken the student loan and I am paying the interest, I will not get the tax credit for that. For that, I will get the adjustment. Point clear? But if I'm hiring a maid so that they can take care of my kid, this will be the tax rate. So criteria alag hai dono ke, Aditya. This is a separate criteria. This is a separate idea. But the simple basic difference is adjustment I reduce from the income, tax credit I reduce from the tax. That's all. Tax credit, Naman's point is that means is that the benefit which is extended by the government? You can say this way also. Yes. This is something, Kapish, not that India. This is not a tax point. No, this is something you need to understand how the federal structure of US works. You can basically do the Wikipedia for that. You need to understand how the US has been created. US is not like the way you understand the basic structure of US. Basically, it is not the way it works in India. It is not the central government which operates it. That's why you see in India, Modi comes on the center and Modi says from today onwards, there is a full-fledged lockdown and you will not do it. But Trump has not done it because state is having their lot of autonomous power. So you need to understand how the US has been created for that. You understand what I'm saying? India has been created in a different way. US has created different way. पहले अलग-अलग states हुआ करते थे. But again, we are going into the geography and the politics of it. You can basically Google about that. Nothing to do with the taxation. Yes, Bhavya's point is very good. Bhavya is saying that, boss, we are charging federal income tax also. We are charging state also. बहुत burden नहीं बढ़ रहा है. Agree with you. But what happens, Bhavya? Sometimes I get the credit for that also. That means I am paying the taxes at one level. For other, I can get the credit also. Point clear, Bhavya? Second is, Bhavya, not all the 50 states is having the state tax. There are many states, 10 to 12 states, which does not apply the taxes itself. So कुछ states में है, कुछ states में taxes नहीं है. But I agree, taxation burden बढ़ता है. Okay. Should I move? For example, just to answer your point also, Kapish, state is having a lot of autonomous power. For example, many states have their own anthem also. They are having own flags also. India, we don't have it. No, in India, we start this practice also. India is going to be completely finished with that. So it's a different, altogether different, and you need to understand the more geography of that. Perfect. Needs to be reduced from the AGI. Nirha's question is that QBI income needs to be reduced from the AGI. Absolutely correct, Nirha. You're right on point. I'll quickly recap what we have done it, guys. Can we do that? Okay. Which form individual files, guys? 1090. 1090, right? 40. I am having a rental income. Will I still file 1040? I am having dividend income. Will I still file 1040? But India में तो नहीं करते हम ऐसा. India में तो हम अलग-अलग return file करते हैं. Does not matter what you do in India. We are not doing the Indian taxation. Okay. Don't get confused with that. Perfect. Gross income. From the gross income, what do you reduce, guys? From the gross income, what do we reduce? What do we reduce, guys? Adjustment. We are going to reduce the adjustment. You can type in the short also, guys. You don't need to write the full also. 1 or 2 letters and type it. I'll get your feelings, guys. What is the other name of the adjustment? What is the other name of the adjustment? Gunesh, what is the other name of the adjustment? Above the line deduction. We call it above the line. From this, what do we call this? We call it AGI, adjusted gross income. From the adjusted gross income, what do you reduce, guys? Standard deduction or itemized deduction, whichever is lower. Whichever is lower, we reduce. Whichever is lower, correct? Now, whichever is higher. The law says is whichever is beneficial. We know higher is beneficial in that case. Then we are going to reduce 199A deduction. What is the name of 199A deduction? QBI. That gives me taxable income, guys. Eventually, that gives me taxable income. How many slabs do we have for the individuals, guys? How many slabs do we have for individuals? What is the rate for those? 2. We have 2. 2 slabs. 2 slabs. Okay. No problem. So please, what is the ordinary rate? Very good. 10 to 37% and 0 to 20. Perfect. Then I'm going to reduce the tax credit. Then I'm going to reduce any kind of withholding tax, advance tax, estimated taxes. In case I have to pay more taxes, I'll add that. Simple, plain vanilla. I know this is a little boring, but now we'll do something very, very, very interesting, guys. Now, please hear me out. I'll be starting a topic, guys, which is going to be filing status. And after that, I will be starting with your dependency rules. Do we need to add other taxes for deducting the withholding taxes? Yes. Filing status, dependency. Very, very, very important topic. You will get a couple of questions from that, definitely. And I say very, 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 very important. Now you are on alert that you will ask me 20,000 questions. Please listen to me carefully, and I'm telling you, you will get all the answers to that. Very interesting topic. Here I'll be giving you a lot of relationship based that. So you will ask me 20,000 questions on that. But hold your horses, listen what I'm asking you, listen what I'm saying to you. Otherwise, what will happen if you keep pushing the question, if you keep asking the question, you will not hear what I'm saying it, guys. There would not be any single question will not be answered, guys, but listen to me. This is very important to listen, okay? I'll start first with the filing status, guys. I think today or maybe tomorrow we are going to finish it. Then I'm going to start with the dependency. How many filing status do we have in US, guys? There are 5 filing status we are having in US. First, single. Second, married. Married, filing jointly. We also call it joint return, guys. Who will file the joint return? Father and son. Father and son is going to file the joint return. Husband and wife, spouses are going to file it. Okay. Third is married filing separately. Married filing separately. Fourth is HOH, head of household. Last category is qualifying widow or widower. That is, could be male also, female also. Widow, widower with dependent kid. We also call it surviving spouse. Surviving spouse with dependent kid. Just a different name, guys. HOH is HOF in India, meaning? HUF, you mean to say. These are the 5 filing status. Yeah. Copy. You mean to say HOH is like a HUF in India? Okay. Now onwards, we'll not talk about what happens in India. You connect with Sitaraman for that. No point of doing this, guys. What happens in India? Then you do Indian law, no, guys. You will confuse yourself unnecessarily. Wherever there is a connection, Naman, I'll tell you. Don't worry about this. आप कंफ्यूजन में लगे रहोगे कि इंडिया में क्या होता है, यूएस में क्या होता है, उसी में करते रह जाओगे, भूल जाओगे आप मैं क्या कह रहा हूं. प्लीज लिसन व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. ओके, आई एम टेलिंग यू फॉर योर बेनिफिट. ओके, प्लीज लिसन. Done. Copy 5 status, guys. You don't need to type every time fully, right? Whatever I'm saying. So simply write S for single. Married filing jointly, you can write MFJ. Married filing separately, you can write MFS. HOH, you can write H2 or HOH, whatever you like it. And this is what you can say surviving spouse. So easy for us to communicate like this. Copy. Should I move? I don't understand. Why are we making so complicated? No, why single? Married filing separately does not include dependent data. Why am I making so complicated that single, married filing separately, surviving? So why are you making so complicated? Because different status will have different advantages, guys. Different status will have different advantages, guys. For example, if you see here, these are the, sorry, how many filing status have I told you? 5. And how many are these? 7 by 7. It's 4, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many here? Same 1, 2. Which one is missing? Who's missing? Surviving spouse is missing. Why? Because they will get the same. They will get the same slab, same thing they are going to get like a married filing jointly. That's why. Point here. They are having a different slabs, guys. So my question is, why are we saying separately? What is advantage of this? Advantage is different people. Stop looking. Forget about the figures. Different filing status will have a different benefits, guys. You will get different standard deduction. You will get the different tax credit. You will get the different tax slabs. So different, you will get the different tax slabs, different benefits in that case. That's why we are going to choose that. Is this clear or not? For example, if you can see here, married filing jointly is separate, single is separate, separately is separate, and head of the household is separate. Same with here also. If you see, this is standard deduction, guys. You can take a screenshot. Ignore this. Ignore this. Again, we are having 4. Why? Because this is 1. Clear, guys? Again, different people are having different status. By looking at this, guys, which one looks most advantageous to you? Which one looks most advantageous to me? Correct. Merit filing jointly looks to me also. All right. Look here. In the preferential slab, 0 to 20%, which one looks more advantageous? Again, here merit filing jointly because they're having more income, no, guys. Same here. If you see merit filing jointly here, same here. Their income is 731, rest of the people are absolutely correct. If you go forward, and we are going to discuss this also, the most advantageous one is going to be merit filing jointly, and the most disadvantageous one is going to be merit filing separately. Merit filing separately. Okay. Some will say, oh, but there are 2 people there. There are 1 people here. No. Going forward, when you're going to read, there are many benefits which is available for everyone, but we are not giving to merit filing separately. So if you are going to see going forward, merit filing separately is the most disadvantageous. Point clear what I'm saying, guys? Everyone? In India, typically we call it assessee. This person is a assessee. I will not call it assessee. We call it taxpayer, guys. Okay. I will use TP. TP is not time pass. TP is going to be taxpayer. So I'll call it taxpayer, guys. In India, guys, we are having a concept that was, this is previous year, this is assessment year. Nothing we are going to do. We will talk about tax year. Tax year. Generally, the tax year is the calendar year. Calendar year means, what do you mean by calendar year? January to December, guys. January to December, guys. Okay. January to December. Is that possible for me to follow any other tax year? Possible. If you are having a logic, if you are having a reason for following any other tax year, you can follow. There is no problem. In that case, you can follow that. So going forward, I will be calling tax year. Going forward, I will be calling taxpayer. Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? How many filing status we have done? 5. I have not even discussed those filing status. Now we will start doing it. Is it possible that this guy filed the return in the year 2024 and this guy filed the return as single? Next year, guys, this person is filing the return as married filing jointly. Possible? That means the question which I'm asking here, is this possible for you to switch your filing status? Yes, possible. It's not you are locked with any of the filing status. We can switch our filing status. There are conditions which I'm going to discuss, guys. If you are satisfying the conditions, you can switch your filing status. Very much you can do that. Is that okay? Okay. So let's say, guys, 2024, this guy was single, not married. 2024, this guy got married. Now can you file married filing jointly? Yes, you can file married filing. 2026, this guy got divorced, guys. 2026, this guy got divorced. Which status you are going to file here? Married filing separately, single, HOH, anything else? Surviving spouse? No one? Surviving spouse? Let's do one by one. Let's do one by one. Can this person in 2026, can this guy cannot file married filing jointly, guys? Can this guy not file married filing jointly? Why? What if Srini? I'll talk about what if questions later. First, listen to me what we are doing. Because they got divorced, so sorry, not married filing jointly. Okay. Marriage should be alive. Okay. If marriage should be alive, guys, then why are you giving married filing separately? What is the meaning? Married filing separately. Married filing separately. No, guys, why are you giving married filing separately to a divorced person? No, no married filing separately. This is a very common mistake which everyone does it, guys. You're divorced, so you will not get married filing separately. Point clear what I'm saying? Okay. Can this guy get surviving spouse? Surviving spouse? No, no one is dying. Everyone is happily living, guys. So no surviving spouse. Maybe you will take as a single. Maybe you will take single or HOH. I don't know the condition about HOH. We will talk about the HOH condition. But the what is available for you is single or HOH. Point clear or not? Any question here? Should I move? Okay. Let's say husband and wife. I should not say husband and wife. Let's say two people got married on 1st of January, guys. Okay. They lived happily. On 1st of December, they realized we can't stay together. Let's file for divorce, guys. 2025. What status is available for that? They got married on 1st of January 2024. They got divorced on 1st December 2025. What status is available? Married filing jointly. Why married filing jointly? Because majority of the time they are there. That's why 11 months valid. I agree with you. Had I not aware about anything, I agree with you. Because majority of the time, boss, you are married and 1 month you are unmarried. Answer is no. Answer is no. Filing status, we look at the end of the year. Filing status, we look at the end of the year. Who are they at the end of the year? At the end of the year, that means 31st of December, guys. Can they not file married filing separately? Can they file married filing separately? Come on, guys. No, no, no. The status available is single or HOH. It does not matter 11 months, guys. Is that okay, Srini? Clear? Oh, perfect. Couple married. When is married? When they are not filing together, that's all. Okay. When they don't want to file together, that's it. Okay, I'll take it one by one. In this, you are saying Vikas, why HOH? In this case, on 31st of December, Vikas, you are saying why HOH? Yes. Because HOH condition, we have not done it. So once we are going to discuss the conditions of the HOH, I'm eliminating right now because so married filing jointly out, married filing separately out, surviving spouse out. Maybe single, maybe HOH if you are satisfying the condition of HOH because. Okay, I don't know whether this will get it or not. We will see the conditions of the HOH. We'll discuss it. And if you are satisfying the condition of HOH, then HOH. Okay. Sure. Ask your doubt, Gurnesh, regarding MFJ. When is the merit filing job separately used? I'll talk about that, Bhavya. Probably husband and wife, they are not divorced, but they don't want to file it together. They don't want to file it together. Then merit filing separately. All filing will be done on 31st of December. No, Preeti. Filing, we file it on 15th of April. I was coming to that, but since you asked me the question, but status we are going to check on 31st of December, last day of the year. Is that clear? How will we go for estimated taxes in this case? I can give a point. You're saying, uh, no, I didn't get your point. In this case, you have to elaborate more, Ashima. You're saying that earlier my tax liability would be different, and since I filed a divorce as a divorce, my tax liability is going to be different. Is that what your question is? Yeah, Ashima, no problem. Estimated taxes liability, the way it works in advanced tax, no, my it's not like my last advanced tax return or my last estimated taxes I file on 15th of January. So you're very well aware on 31st December, 15th of January next year. So you're aware on 31st of December, who are you? Are you divorced or not? So whatever is the difference you pay on 15th of January. So no problem with that. Let's say worst case, someone got divorced on 1st of December and the tax liability is changing because of that. That's what's your question, no? So what I'm saying is you are filing in the next year, no? Next 15th of January. You pay the difference, guys. Clear? Guys, I'll take the questions later on. It just breaks the flow. People who are waiting for it, it just breaks the flow. I'll take all the questions later, guys. Any question regarding the concept, if you have not understood, please ask me that question quickly. What it's called? Merit filing jointly? No, 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 Gurnesh. Gurnesh, they got divorced. Gurnesh, उनका divorce हो गया है. जब उनको divorce हो गया है ना, तो वो merit filing jointly नहीं है ना. वो married ही नहीं है, तो वो merit filing jointly कैसे file करेंगे? See, again, Gurnesh, as I was telling Vikas also, हम इसमें एलिमिनेशन अप्लाई करेंगे. क्या मैरिड फाइलिंग ज्वाइंटली फाइल कर सकते हैं? आंसर इज नो, बॉस, बिकॉज दे आर डिवोर्स. क्या मैरिड फाइलिंग सेपरेटली फाइल कर सकते हैं? नो, बिकॉज दे आर डिवोर्स. क्या सर्वाइविंग स्पाउस फाइल कर सकते हैं? नो, बिकॉज नो वन डाइड. दो चॉइस बचती है इसके बाद मेरे पास, सिंगल और हेड ऑफ द हाउस. तो या फिर तो सिंगल या हेड ऑफ द हाउस. क्लियर, गुनीश? Guys, please, let's address only the what question. I'll address all the what if questions. There, I don't think there would be any question left if you hear me out. Okay. Couple. Couple married for almost 15 years and they got divorced on 30th of December 2025. What status would you give in 2025? Sure, Bhavya. My question is, Bhavya, couple is married for last 15 years, okay? On 31st of December 2025, they got divorced. What status would you give them? Why? They're married for 15 years, guys. What are you saying? 15 years they are having a happy marriage. You guys are very cruel, yeah. 15 years these guys are married. Still not married filing jointly. They are unmarried for practically, they are unmarried for how many days in this year? Practically how many days they are unmarried? One day. Still, you don't care 15 years. You care only for one day. Come on. Can't help it here. Single HOH. That's it. That's it. Very good. I'm just writing a note for that. Marital status. Marital status. That means you are single or you are married. It needs to be checked at the end of the tax law. Done. Copy. The screenshot. I'll take that also. Ashok. If questions are taken in, you'll you'll get this in 2 minutes. Copy. Should I move? Now, let's do different way. What Ashima is saying, let's do a different way. Let's say taxpayer and B. They met at New Year's Eve. They meet in a party, the New Year's Eve. And around 11:48 p.m. on 31st of December, they decide, let's get married. Okay. Hypothetically, all the courts are open and everything. They got married on 11:48 p.m. What status they are going to file? Correct. The status available is married. We are looking on 31st December, end of 31st December, what's your status? That's what we're doing. Ashima, clear? So in your case, what you answered, that would still be considered as divorce. Should I move? Clear, everyone? Gunish, clear? Okay. Question. Can he and he file married filing jointly? In this case, in the question which you asked me, Ashima, yeah. Can he and he file married filing jointly? Okay. Can she and she file marriage filing jointly? That means question is, can the people of the same gender, if they are getting married, can they file marriage filing jointly? Answer is yes. As far as their marriage is legal, guys. As far as their marriage is legal, everything is valid. No problem. Clear? Boyfriend and girlfriend, they are in living. For last 5 years, they are in living. Can they file marriage filing jointly? Can they file marriage filing separately? Can they file marriage filing separately? No. Sam, no. Because they're not married. No. Since they are not married, none of them is available. Is this okay, everyone? Husband, wife. Uh, Wife is working, guys. Okay. Wife is working. Husband is not working. Husband is chilling. Can they file married filing jointly? Okay. Their tax liability, guys. Their tax liability is coming approximately $10,000. Okay. Their tax liability is coming $10,000. Who's going to pay this tax? Husband, wife, any other proposition? Who's going to pay? Husband, wife. You tell me, no, Aditya, you know who's earning now? Both. Santosh, when you say both, you mean 50-50? Sumit, when you say both, that means 50-50 earning? Here, we don't have any 50-50. Wife is not going to pay in this case, guys. They both have jointly and severally liable tax. They are having jointly and severally liable. What do you mean by that? That means tax authorities can come for the husband for the full 10,000. Tax authorities can come to the wife also for the full 10,000. In that case, they both are liable. Point clear or not? Everyone. Uh, sure. Kapish, what I'm saying here, Have you understood the question, Kapish? Yeah. So point what I'm simply saying it. So Gunish, what I have discussed here, husband is working, husband is not working, wife is working, wife is earning whatever the money she is having it, right? So in this case, अगर उनकी tax liability आती है $10,000, so who's going to pay the tax? It's not whoever is earning will pay the tax. दोनों liable है. That means अगर $10,000 की जो liability आ रही है, tax authorities can come to the husband also for the full amount. Tax authorities can come after wife also for the full amount. Both of them are liable for that. That's no, please. We're doing jointly, no? So let's stick to jointly. Different thing is different. Right now, what we are doing, listen to. Taxpayer is taxpayer, or you have your the. Oh, just like that only. It's just an image, Ashima. Let's not get. Just ignore that, whatever is written, okay? Ignore this. Just look at the picture. Okay. Both have the different identification number. Yeah. Husband is not earning. Husband is not earning, leaving everyone to is the settlement. See, that's irrelevant, no, Gopi. So for that reason, in this case, ideally, husband should not file with the wife because someone asking me why we are going to file merit filing separately. Because husband knows that in case anything happens, people can come after me for the money also. So in this case, husband will say, sorry, I am filing, I love you, but I'm going to file merit filing separately in that case. So that's the reason they can file merit filing separately. If they file merit filing separately, answering the point which Kapish is asking, if they file merit filing separately, then husband will not have the liability in this case. Clear? I'm just talking about when you are filing merit filing jointly, guys. Clear? Gunish, clear? Everyone? Okay. No problem with that, Bhavya. Every time you toss everything, merit filing jointly, merit filing separate, every year you can keep doing it. No problem. Clear? Should I move? Correct. Most advantage. Guys, let's just keep moving. Otherwise, we just breaks the flow. Anyone who's seen that, you guys have seen the recording, you will not understand what we are having the conversation. I'll take all your queries. Don't worry about this. Gunish, question? Quick question. Any question? 2024, guys. These guys are married. And their tax liability is coming approximately $10,000. Okay, who's liable? Husband, wife? Tax liability, $10,000. Who's liable? Both of them liable, jointly and severally liable. Even husband is not working. Even husband is not working. Yes. Tax authority of US, they say, boss, your liability is not 10,000 liability. Your liability is approximately $12,000. You have wrongly calculated. And you are becoming very smart, no? You have to pay the interest also. You have to pay the penalty also now. Pay penalty of $2,000. So how much total money they have to pay, guys? $14,000. Clear? Question. This interest and the penalty, who would be liable for the interest and penalty? Again, same fundamental, jointly and separately liable. Point clear or not? Yes, no? Okay. 2024, they filed the return and the tax liability is coming approximately $10,000 and they are married for it. Okay. Let's say in 2024, they filed for divorce. They got divorced, guys. In the year 2026, tax authority has opened the return for 2024, guys. Okay. And they realize, boss, you have a lot of mistakes in your return and you have to pay the penalty on that. You have to pay the interest and penalty on that. You have to pay the interest and penalty approximately $2,000. Is premise clear or not? Anu, premise clear? Question is, who's going to be responsible for $2,000? What? Why? They're not married anymore, guys. Why? They're not married anymore. What are you saying, guys? They're not married. Correct? It pertains to the year. What you do, guys, that's none of our concern. We want our money. How do you reconcile? It's none of our concern. We want $2,000 and we want from both of you in that. So you both are responsible for that, no matter what happens between you itself. Clear what I'm saying? So still jointly and severally liable here, guys. Clear? Unclear? Whenever husband and wife, I'm just saying husband and wife, but I've already discussed same gender can be there also. When they're filing the return, guys, when they're filing married filing jointly, guys, their calendar year, sorry, their tax year, guys, tax year has to be same. Tax year have to be same. What do you mean by that? That means it can't happen. Husband is following calendar year. Wife is following any other fiscal year. Now, it has to be same. Either you follow calendar year, you follow calendar year, you fiscal, you fiscal. It has to be same. Point clear or not? But it is very much possible, that you are filing, you are following different method of accounting. That means possible that husband is following cash method of accounting, wife is following accrual method of accounting. This is okay. Different tax year is not okay. Different filings, different method of accounting. Clear, guys? I'm just writing a note on that. For filing, married filing jointly, tax year of both spouses should be same. But accounting method can be different. Clear? Could I move, guys? Generally, guys, whenever husband and wife, they are going for divorce, guys. Now, divorce, it's not like Zepto, no. You go to a court and within 10 minutes, court is going to give you a divorce in that case. Generally, court will say, no, boss, you have not properly thought through it. The court will ask you for a reconciliation period. Court gives you almost 6 months that boss, try to reconcile your issues. And still, if you realize that boss, we can't reconcile our issues, we can't see each other, then maybe you can come back to us. Point clear? Ashima, I'll answer your point later. First, listen to me. Point clear, guys, what I'm saying? Yes, no? So, question comes, guys, when you are in that reconciliation period, guys, let's say these guys have filed for the court around 1st of December 2025. And court said that was 6 months you decide on your own. And if still things does not work out, then you come back to us and we approve your divorce. So their divorce, guys, the court has given this 6 months period, guys, here. We don't care about their divorce. We don't care about anything. What we care about is 31st of December. We are mean people. We just look for the tax angle. 31st of December, guys, are they divorced? They are not divorced. They are not divorced, guys. They are under the reconciliation period, but they are not divorced, guys. So what do we call it? Typically, we call it whenever you are under the interim period, this is called the interim divorce period, guys. In that case, still, can they file marriage filing jointly and separately here? Answer is yes. But they are not liking each other. How can they file marriage filing jointly? They are filing for a divorce, still they can file marriage filing jointly. That's none of our concern, first of all. That's their wish. If they like together, they for this purpose they can file it, they will file it as their none of our concern, right? They can file it. They don't think that you are filing for divorce. How can you file marriage filing jointly? Does not matter. They are calling that. If they like it, they like it for the tax purposes. Clear? Should I move? Everyone? No, that's what I asked Arshma. You have not heard it, Arshma. I told you it's possible for you to follow other period also. Other financial year is possible for you to follow if you are having a reason for doing that. Clear? Now, single, I would say, guys, single. So five filing status, guys. Single is more like a ETC category, guys. ETC category means it's more like a balancing figure. That means if you are not married filing jointly, married filing separately, surviving spouse, head of the household, then automatically you are going to fall into the single category. Point clear what I'm saying, guys? Uh, when do you file your return, guys? As an individual, when do you file your return, guys? If this is your tax year, guys, tax year is 2024, guys. For 2024 return, when will you file? With the year, with the year. You are going to file on 15th of April here. 15th of April 2025, you are going to file that. Is that possible for me to get the extension, guys? If sorry, I'm late. Can I get the extension? Yes, you can get this. You can get the 6-month extension, guys. You can get the 6-month extension. But for getting the extension, you have to apply beforehand. It's not like you wake up around 20th of April and you're saying, now let me file for this. No. You have to apply beforehand for getting that extension. Clear what I'm saying, guys? Remember, this extension which I'm talking about, it is only extension for filing the return. Extension is not for the payment of it. Payment, you have to make it timely, guys. This is not the extension of paying the taxes. This is the original due date of filing the return. The way we are having 31st of July, same way, original due date. Extra show off of the information, Sumit. So 4868 we file for the purpose of extending that. Correct. Should I move, guys? Clear? Let's see here, guys. On 1st of January 2024, guys. Husband and wife 2024. Husband and wife got married. Okay. On 31st of July, unfortunately, wife died. Sad. Generally, when do you check the status? We check the status on year-end, guys. What status is available for husband on 31st of December 2020? Husband is alive or dead? Husband is alive, right? What status would you go? Surviving spouse. Surviving spouse. What status is available? Deceased. I'm saying here, I'm saying 31st July ko wife died. They got married on 1st of January. 31st of July, wife died. My question is, husband who's alive, what status husband will take here? on 31st of December. Why married filing jointly, Satinder? Is she alive? Why are you giving married filing jointly? Is she alive? Majority देख रहे हैं हम क्या? Guys, are we looking majority for how many months you are married and how many months you are married? Then why are you doing this, Satinder? When do you when do you look the filing status? On which date you are looking the filing status, guys? Correct? Year end, 31st of December. On 31st of December, are they married? 31st December, are they married? Now, here people can be very emotional about this. We are not together, but in our memories, we are together. We are again very cruel tax people. We don't look that emotional. On 31st December, are you married? That is no. No. So if you are not married, that means no married filing jointly. But there is exception for that. Generally, you are right. We always look year end. Generally, always we look year end. But in case of a death, we don't look year end. Then when do we look? We look DOD. DOD is not Dance India Dance. DOD is date of death. Are on the date of death, are they married? On 31st of July, are they married, guys? Everyone. They are married. They are married. So that means what status is available for the husband is married filing jointly. Status available for husband is married filing jointly. Hang on, I'm a little confused. Then when on earth we are going to use the surviving spouse? We made a special category for this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We are going to use it for next 2 years. Next 2 years, you are going to use it. First year, you enjoy the benefit of married filing jointly. Point clear or not? Anu, clear or not? I'll repeat. In the year of death, the status which is available for the surviving spouse, the person who is alive, is married filing jointly. Guys, any doubt? Snehal, Bhavya, Gopi, not clear, Gunesh? Not clear, Bhavya? Married filing. अरे उससे कोई मतलब नहीं है ना, वो भी सेम मिलने से मतलब नहीं है. जो लॉ है वो लॉ है ना. लॉ कहता है पहले मैरिड फाइलिंग जॉइंटली, देन टेक द मैरिड फाइलिंग जॉइंटली. देयर आर फ्यू मोर कंडीशंस फॉर द सर्वाइविंग स्पाउस यू हैव टू सैटिस्फाई, व्हिच आई टॉक अबाउट. So we have to pay 15, then what is the extension bill? Anu, I'll go back to that again. Right now, let's finish this. If you ask me then I'll tell you. Give me 5 minutes. Let me wrap this. I'll go back again. Okay. What is SS? SS is surviving spouse, Gurnish. Kapesh, clear? Okay. Normally we check on the date of death. Normally we check it in the year end, but in this case, we are going to check on the date of death, and husband is going to claim here. In this case, married filing joint. Guys, this is the area they'll confuse you a lot. I'm telling you, they'll confuse you a lot in the MCQs here, guys. I'm just writing more for this. In case of death of either spouse, marital status, guys. Marital status to be checked on the date of death, not at the end of the year. Not year. Guys, any doubt here? Gunish, clear? Naman, be clear? Okay. Copy, should I move? All right. So in the Merit filing jointly, you'll get merit filing jointly. So in the year of death, guys, in the year of death, Srini, the status available is merit filing jointly. Clear, Srini? Now, when surviving spouse is available, we are waiting for so long. 2 years. Next 2 years. If this is 2020, 2021, 2022, take surviving spouse. I'm not concerned about surviving spouse. What about next year, guys? 2023. What status would is available, guys? 2023. Surviving spouse. I give you a choice. Surviving spouse. Are you happy with surviving spouse in 2023? No. Okay. How about married filing jointly? How about married filing jointly? Nothing. Nothing. Only single or HOH. Point clear or not, guys? Yes, no. First year of death is going to be married filing jointly. Automatically next year is going to be surviving spouse. No. You have to satisfy the condition. What are the conditions? I have no idea. We'll talk about it. If satisfying the condition, who's going to satisfy the condition in our case, guys? Husband or wife? Anyone who's alive, in our case, husband, no? Right? How can wife, how can she's going to survive that? Surviving spouse is going to satisfy the condition. Boss, condition survive, condition satisfied, then surviving spouse. How about if you don't satisfy the condition then? Correct. If condition satisfied, then it is going to be married. Oh, sorry, that is going to be surviving spouse. If not, then can we not generous and give the merit filing jointly? Merit filing jointly is available only for the year of death. After that, please don't allocate like this itself, right? After that, condition not satisfied, either it is going to be single or HOH. Clear? Should I move, everyone? Which point are there? This point, conditions wala point. My point is, Aditya, surviving spouse is available for next 2 years. Point clear? Those are the surviving spouse available. This is available. Aditya, automatically नहीं मिलेगा आपको कि 2 साल बाद automatically surviving spouse मिल गया. You have to satisfy few conditions. Condition satisfy करोगे तो surviving spouse है. अगर condition satisfy नहीं करोगे आप, then there is no surviving spouse. Now the point is, if no surviving spouse, then what choices we have? Surviving spouse is out. Married filing jointly is out. Married filing separately is out. So single or HOH. Clear, Aditya? 20th of March, 2024. Husband and wife got married. 22nd of March, they got divorced. That 24th of March, husband died. Premise here. Yes, no. What status is available? What status is available for wife? What status is available for wife? Why? They got married, no, guys? They are married here, no? Why not? On the date of that, they got divorced. Very good point. Very good. If I tell you, in the year 2025, wife who's alive now, she's satisfying the conditions, guys. In 2025, she's satisfying the conditions. Will you give her surviving spouse? 2025, that means next year she's satisfying the condition. Will you give her surviving spouse? Why? You're satisfying the condition. No. Well, what is the problem? Next year, just now we have done no. Next year, condition satisfy surviving spouse. No. Guys, is scenario clear? Should I repeat this? Guys, clear? Surviving spouse. Sure, Srini. Ask no, Srini, why are you waiting me to ask? I'm saying Srini in the year 2024. Guys, please ask on your own, guys. Why you wait me to ask you? I'm saying 2024. Here on 11th of March, they got married. On 13th of March, they got divorced. On 15th of March, husband died. Up till here, are we good? Finish clear? What status would you give in 2024? What status would you give in 2024? Oh, why? Correct. Because you are not married yet. I'm saying second point. In the year 2025, let's say wife is satisfying. She's alive. She's satisfying the condition. What status would you give to wife? Though she's satisfying the condition. Even she's satisfying the condition. Even if she's satisfying the conditions. Yes. Because the name is surviving spouse. Is she spouse here anymore? Is she a spouse anymore? No. When she is not a spouse anymore, how can you be a surviving spouse? No, you can't be a surviving spouse. Guys, clear? This point is clear or not? Everyone? Should I move? Husband and wife, they are married for the last 50 years. Okay, here is 2020, 2021. On 10th of February, guys, 10th of February, wife died. She died. On 12th of February, husband remarry. Wow. After a day. What status would you give to husband in 2020? Married filing jointly with the old spouse. No. With the new spouse. With the new spouse, married filing jointly. Point clear or not? Clear? Yes. Next 2 years. Next 2 years. Let's say husband satisfy the conditions for the next 2 years. This year also, this year. What status would you give? Would you give surviving spouse to the husband? But husband satisfy the condition. No. What is the problem? Husband satisfy the conditions, guys. No. Because you are, again, you're not the spouse anymore with the old spouse. That is why you're not a surviving spouse. You might get married filing jointly in that case. Whatever. Point clear or not? Everyone. Should I move? Status. Now, we left someone in between. Who's left? The wife who has died. Someone will file her return also. No, guys. Point clear what I'm saying? Who's going to file her return? Who's going to file her return? Any legal executor. Her legal executor is going to file her return. And very interestingly, her status is going to be married filing separately. Very, very rare exception. In this case, the status available for her is going to be married filing separately. Point here. Or Bhavya. Last point, Bhavya. Last point. What we are saying here that husband is married to someone else. Okay, I'll take one by one. Okay. Husband is married with someone else. So husband is filing marriage filing jointly with a new person. Clear? Now someone will file the wife return. Previously, let's say husband did not get married. So husband will file the marriage filing jointly with the spouse who has died. That means wife who has died. But now husband has gone. So wife return needs to be filed by someone. Legal executor of the wife is going to file the return, and the status here is going to be married filing separate. That's how the law is. So when she died, she was married. Agreed, Aditya. That's irrelevant. No. Point is, someone else has also already filed it. No. So you can't get it again double married filing point. Clear, everyone? Kapish, you are saying we will check only for 2 years. You are saying for surviving spouse category, right? Yes, yes. If any penalty will arrive, in that case, who's going to be liable? On whose return? On whose return? On wife return or whose return? Husband return in this case. So wife separately file करेगी ना, तो wife return, wife would be liable for that. She would be liable in that case. You're saying she's no more anymore, then who's going to pay it? Yeah, but कुछ तो छोड़ के गई होगी ना, asset छोड़ गई होगी, कुछ अपनी asset छोड़ गई होगी, उसमें से you will pay. Whatever the asset she has left, you will pay the taxes on that. Whoever is going to be the legal executor of that, of the wife, that person will pay out of that. Clear, Aditya, Gopi? Should I move, guys? Anything? Kapish, clear? I've discussed many times here, guys. Condition need to be satisfied. Condition need to be satisfied. What are the conditions? Let's talk about the conditions now. Okay. Let's talk about the condition. We'll do 15 minutes more and then we'll stop for a break. Okay, guys? Conditions. What are the conditions, guys? There are three conditions I'm going to talk about. First, guys, what is the name of this, guys? Surviving spouse. Is it that's the only name? Surviving spouse, that's all? Or is it something else along with that? What is the full name? Correct. The name is surviving spouse with dependent kid. So that means you should have a kid. You should have a kid. Who should have a kid? Dependent kid should be with surviving spouse. Point clear or not? When I'm talking about a kid, guys, all the kinds of a kid is going to be considered here. That means biological kid, step kid, adopted kid. All the kind of a kid is going to be included, barring foster kid. That means for foster kid, you are not going to get this benefit. Point clear or not? What is the difference in the adopted kid and the foster kid? What is the difference in the temporary kid? Okay, what is temporary? It's temporary kid. Foster is you are supporting, not adopting it. Correct. Have you seen Bhagwan? Everyone? Have you seen Bhagwan movie? Yeah. If you see in the Bhagwan, Amitabh Bachchan has not adopted Salman Khan. He was just taking care of the qualification as an education of Salman Khan. So Salman Khan was a foster kid there, guys. Adopted case, basically you have to go through the adoption process. You will apply in the court, then the agency is going to hand over the kid to you, and you will have the parenting right. For the adopted kid, you should have a parenting right. Parenting right does not mean you will put out 2, 3 in the kid. Parenting right means you have the parenting rights in that case. Foster, in case of foster kids, you don't have the parenting rights. Point clear? Difference clear? Everyone? One can become only if they have a dependent visa. Okay. Kapish question is, boss, if you have the DK, then surviving spouse. If no DK, then no ASS. Am I right? That's your question? Yes. That is why the name is surviving spouse with DK. Without DK, out. Yep. Should I move? Point clear. That means all the kinds of a kid we are going to include, barring the DK here, guys. Let's try. This is one of the conditions. This is one of the conditions. Second condition, guys. Second condition, what we are saying that, boss, you are maintaining a home. Who's maintaining the home? Dependent kid. DK. Surviving spouse. He or she is maintaining a home. And this home which you are maintaining, guys, this should be a principal resident. This should be a primary residence, guys. This should be a primary residence for whom? For DK, for dependent kid. Point clear or no? Sure, Kapish, what I'm... Guys, please listen carefully, guys. You're chatting to each other also. Don't chat with each other. Okay? Listen what we are doing. Okay. First condition is clear, guys. That, boss, you should have a dependent kid. All the kids are included. All the kids are including, barring whom you are removing. Foster kid is out. Perfect. Kapish, second point is, Kapish, you are maintaining the home. Who are you? That means surviving spouse is maintaining the home. And this surviving spouse, you are maintaining this home for whom? For yourself? No. You are maintaining this home, and this home is the principal residence for whom? For DK. Point clear, Kapish? Principal residence for the whole year, guys. Principal residence for the whole year. For the whole year, it is the primary residence. I would rather say primary residence, principal residence, same point, guys. Clear? Should I move? Up till here, are we good? Yes, no. This is the second condition. DK is the dependent kid. Right? No. Should I move? Now, I told you that you are maintaining the home. You are maintaining the home. What do you mean by the maintaining the home? Maintaining the home means, guys, surviving spouse is providing more than... Read that, Aditya. No, finish. Let me finish. It just breaks everyone's flow also. Listen, no. Surviving spouse is providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep. You are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep. Point is, घर चलाने कुछ खर्चे होते हैं. So, which we are calling it cost of upkeep. For running the household, there are some expenditure, we are calling it cost of upkeep. As a surviving spouse, we are not saying that, boss, 100% of the expenditure you have to pay. No. Even if you are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep, that's good enough. That's good enough in that case. And if yes, we are saying that you are maintaining the home. Is this point clear or not, everyone? Guys, please understand for 2 minutes. Why surviving spouse is getting the surviving spouse status. That means anyone who's alive, why this person is getting? Is this person getting the surviving spouse status because that person is widow or widower? Is that why the person is getting only? Is that the only reason? No. Understand? Someone is getting this benefit. Obviously that person is widow or widower. That means that person is surviving spouse. Second, you are having DK, but having DK is not sufficient. Having kid is not sufficient. You are paying something. No, guys. You are having, see, basic point is, A, you are alone. You don't have any partner to help you out. B, you are already having a kid. So you are having a responsibility also. Third, you are having a financial burden also, that you are maintaining the house for that also. That's why we are giving that benefit. That's why we are giving you the best of the slab. That's why we are giving you the merit filing jointly. Clear, guys, what I'm saying? As in filing status में भी जो best है आपको वो दे रहे हैं हम आपको उसके अंदर. Point clear what I'm saying, guys? So understand. In this case, guys, let's say I'm saying this person is a surviving spouse. Let's say she is a surviving spouse. She is having a kid also. She is having a kid also. DK. There is a home. There is a home where both of them are staying. But entire funding of this home, entire funding cost of upkeep of this is paid by the grandfather of the kid. Entire money cost of upkeep is paid by the grandfather of the kid. Is she going to get the surviving spouse benefit? So can you see 3 reasons for that, guys? Point clear or not? Anu, clear? Guys, clear? Obviously, it's all the 3 conditions you have to satisfy. I hope it is clear. Everyone, any doubt quickly? So 3 conditions we are looking in that case. We are supposed to satisfy all the 3 conditions, guys. DK, first, obviously surviving spouse, plus DK, plus you are maintaining the home for DK, and it is a principal residence for DK. And when you say maintaining means you are providing more than 50% in that case. If someone else is funding in that case, then obviously you are not going to get the benefit of that. And this is the principal residence for the DK for how many? 3 months, 2 months? How many months? It is the principal residence for full year, for whole year in this case. Clear, everyone? Principal residence means, Sumit, Kapish, in this case, that means this is your main home. This is like a main home. Does not matter, Kapish. एक कोई घर होता है ना जहाँ पे you always go. We are saying this is your principal residence in that. If let's say this DK is staying with the grandfather, that means this is not your primary home. No, this is what we are saying. Point clear? Should I move? Give me a minute. I'm just showing you a list. You guys can take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot, guys. So widow minus the widow. Correct, okay. This plus this plus this. Correct. I'll take that also, Suchi. Give me 2 minutes. That answers it. Whole means 12 months. I'll answer that also. So, guys, these are the qualified expenditure. When we are talking about, these are the non-qualifying expenditures. Simple. You don't need to mug up this. That's all. Now, someone will say, but it's possible, no, guys, that kid is studying in a college, kid is studying in a school, and kid is studying in a boarding school, guys. Point clear what I'm saying? And let's say you are going, the kid is studying in a boarding school, and almost, let's say, 8 months. Yes, 8 months, this kid staying in the boarding school. Point clear what I'm saying? That means for how many months this kid is staying there for principal residence? 4 months. So that means, are you satisfying the condition? Are you satisfying the condition? Yes. When I'm saying 12 months, it does not mean वो आप बच्चे को lock कर दिया आपने और बच्चा is always there. That means it's not like we are locking the kid for 12 months inside. The basic fundamental, as I discussed, is the principal residence. Basic point is this your principal residence or not? That means you have studied in your school for 8 months, but in the 4 months of vacation, where are you coming? You're coming here. This is your principal residence. Then it's okay. Then we consider all of these as the temporary absences. Temporary absences. So even if you are not in the school, even if you're not in the house for some period in time, that's absolutely. Is this okay or not? If you see the list of the IRS, they are saying many things. What if the kid has gone hospitalized, kid got kidnapped, all of it. Basic fundamental is this, that is this your principal residence or not? Guys, clear or not? If question, I'll take it later. If stays for 12 months, stay where? In the house. But 1 साल आप 12 months you have stayed boarding school. But sometime you will come, no? Forever in your life you will not stay for 10 years, no? In a year, maybe once the kid has stayed for that. Eventually you will, the basic fundamental point we are looking here, बहुत unnecessarily complicate कर रहे हो you guys. Simple point is, will you come back to the home? If yes, where will you go? If you are coming to this house, then it is okay. That's all. Does not matter after that. Possible, no, guys. It's very much possible. Let's why having only the boarding, guys. Let's say 8 months you have gone, the kid has gone for boarding. After let's say 2 months, the kid got kidnapped. After for 2 months, the kid was hospitalized. That's okay. Everything is okay. Still, it is a temporary elimination. That's I've just explained that whole year, Vikas point. Whole year means if if you are not otherwise temporary, you will stay in that house for the whole year. That means this is your principal residence in that. Any doubt here? Anyone, any doubt here? Yes, no. Kapish, any doubt? Suchi, Suman? Which point is all of it? Oh, whole year point kuch nahi hai Nira. Do you understand Hindi? Nira, I'll quickly do it, okay? Ignore the whole year for a minute. I'm saying this home which you are maintaining, this home which you are maintaining, this home should be maintained for the whole year. Whole year is just the general. Then obviously I will talk about the exception of that. Temporary absences are the exception of it. That means what we are saying that surviving spouse पूरे साल के लिए घर को maintain कर रहे हो for the kid. But maybe kid is not there in the home. Kid is there 8 months in the boarding school, which is okay. Absolutely okay. Kid got hospitalized, okay. Kid got kidnapped, okay. किड रात को नाइट आउट के लिए जा रहा है, अपने फ्रेंड्स के यहाँ रुक रहा है, ओके. पिकनिक पे जा रहा है, ओके. एवरीथिंग इज ओके. Basic fundamental litmus test here, Nira, is the kid coming back to this home or not? If yes, then it is the principal residence. That's it. Clear? Owning home is irrelevant. Owning home is irrelevant. You need not to own the homes. Basically, cost of upkeep we are looking here in this case. Ownership तो बहुत मुश्किल है ना, Suchi, because how many houses? It's maybe most of the people don't own the home. So owning of the home we are not looking. Cost of upkeep, cost of running the household we are looking. Should I move, guys? I have quick question. Just answer my point, okay? This is the home, and here in this home, two kids are staying. One is the biological kid, second is the foster kid, and here surviving spouse is staying in this house also. So three people are living in this house: surviving spouse, biological kid, foster kid. Point clear? Suchi, clear? In this case, I have a question. Can surviving spouse get the surviving spouse status? Foster kid, guys. Even foster kid is staying there. Cost is irrelevant. You're maintaining. You're providing more than you're providing 100%. Even foster kid is staying there, guys. Are you okay with that? Should we not take out the foster kid out of it? That because of which I'm not getting it. Please go out. Yes, you will get it. You will get it, guys, because of the biological kid. Understand this concept. Tax. This is the status which is available for you. You're right. Absolutely, you will get surviving spouse benefit here. Okay? I'm addressing. I can see there is some problems with that query. You will get the surviving spouse status. Clear, Srini? Clear? Okay. Suchi, you are going to get the status here, right? Maybe I'm having biological kid also. I'm having foster kid also. It does not mean मेरा 50% हट जाएगा ना. Status मिल रहा है आपको. For example, in this case, whether you are having the biological kid or not, it does not matter. No, here you will get this filing status. and you will be following this slab. Here, I will not proportionate this slab. You will get this slab. Status means you will get this slab in that case. You're not going to do the 50% of that. Srini, clear what I'm saying? Same here. You are going to get this standard deduction. You're not going to proportionate because you are having foster kid in your house. No, you will get the full in this case. No proportionate you are going to do it. Clear? Does that answer your point? Okay. Status is available for you, right? So you are not going to proportionate any kind of it. Should I move? Well, any question, guys? Quickly. It's the same thing, no, Kapish. Married filing jointly, surviving spouse is the same thing. Not matter. Should I move? 2 minutes more than next stop. Or should we continue if you want? I'll probably stretch it to 9:45. Is that okay, guys, today? Because we started late today. In India, what tax law we follow? We follow Income Tax Act 1961. Who governs the income tax in India, guys? Who governs the income tax law? CBDT, Central Board for Direct Taxes. Central Board for Direct Taxes govern that. The way we are having Central Board for Direct Taxes, in US we are having IRS, Internal. Sure, I'll do that. Internal Revenue Service. Internal Revenue Service. So I now going forward, I will say IRS is doing that, IRS is doing that. IRS is basically this. For example, this exam, what you're conducting is also run by the IRS. IRS is the authority which is running this exam. So point clear what I'm saying, guys? Everyone? So IRS is the tax authority of US, guys. We talked about that going forward. Okay. Now we can stop for a break. I'll see you guys at 9:05. We'll start from here. Thank you. Okay, wait. Many students ask me, guys, where to connect. I'm sending you my details. You guys can connect me here. I'm sharing you my LinkedIn and YouTube. You guys can connect me there. And we'll plan to keep the query session, but query session is going to be approximately after 50 days. So yeah. Yeah, I've sent you this links for that. Okay, I'll see you at 9:05, guys. Thank you. Hi, guys. Have you joined? We start. I can see there are two. Why are you starting with two groups? Why are you guys making two groups? Just make one more. One student, but you make it. I think there's some Rishika made one. One Srini made. So stick to one. I'm deleting one chat. Okay, Srini, are you there on the Srini on the Rishika's one? Okay, I'm deleting it just to avoid your confusion. Quickly join whatever you want to do it. I'll wait a minute. Everyone, quickly, if you have joined, please confirm. Quick confirmation. Have you guys joined? By the time, I think Anu, have you joined? You have the question. Ashima, don't share your number like this. Guys, don't share your number. That's why I'm saying follow someone's. Don't share your number like this into each other. Because it's possible that in the group, some spam from other institutes are there, and number is not safe with that. That's what I'm saying. Ping your number to Rishika. Maybe she'll join. She'll help you to add. I'm just saying the sharing numbers will be a little unsafe for you guys. That's what I'm saying. Okay, perfect. Whoever is not able to join, just ping Rishika. So she'll add you guys. Should we move? Have you joined? Anu, what was your question? By the time I was done. You were asking me something, no? Anu? When we need to file the tax return. We will do it online on by 15th of April. Everything we file it on the IRS portal. The way we file India return. Clear? Rishika, if you can create. So please ping your numbers to Rishika. She'll add. Send one to one. Okay, send one to one. That would be better. Okay, should we move? That link is not working, guys. Whatever the link she has sent, is it not working? Share that link to you guys. This link not working. It's working. I can also join. It's working, guys. All right. Any other question, guys, before I move? Everyone, any other question? No? So we have done, how many conditions we have done, guys? How many conditions we have done, guys, for surviving spouse? 3 conditions we have done. I'll move to next category, which is HOH, head of the household. Guys, anyone, any question? Should I move? Yeah. Definition for the dependent kid, Riddhi. Dependent kid will be included everyone, barring the foster kid. That's it. Rest I will discuss with you. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to discuss with you. I will discuss with you tomorrow qualifying child. Then I'll follow up. Yes, really. I'll move to the next category, guys. I'll discuss with you HOH. HOH. Head of the household. Head of the household. Now I will talk about the conditions of HOH. First condition of HOH is, first condition is that, boss, you should be unmarried. Unmarried. When I say unmarried, would someone who is single will be falling here in the unmarried? Someone who is single, never married, will be falling here in the unmarried category? Yes. Someone got divorced, will that person be followed in the category of the unmarried? Someone got divorced, would that be falling under the category of unmarried? Yes. Okay. Don't confuse. See, there are 2 things. One is never married, and second is unmarried. Is the difference clear? Never married and unmarried. No. Never married means someone who never got married. Here, everyone. And unmarried includes someone who is never married and divorced also, guys. So in the HOH, I'm looking the condition unmarried. Point clear, guys? So first condition is you should be either unmarried or you should be considered unmarried. Considered unmarried, guys. That means, are you actually unmarried? Are you actually unmarried, guys? Nah. You are considered unmarried, guys. What does that mean? It means maybe you are married, plus you are staying apart. Staying apart from whom? Staying apart from whom? From your spouse. From your spouse from last 6 months. That means from last 6 months, you are not staying with your spouse. If yes, then you are considered as considered unmarried. Considered unmarried, we are looking either you are actually unmarried, or if you are staying apart from your spouse in the last 6 months, then you are considered unmarried. That means first condition of the HOH is satisfied. Clear or not? Everyone, any doubt? That means husband and wife who are staying together forever, they are staying throughout 12 months. Can they claim? Can they claim HOH? They can't. Does this consider marriage apply to marriage? No, 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 yeah. Nothing. It's only for HOH. Okay, it's for 6 months, last 6 months. Last 6 months. Clear, guys? I have a question, guys. Husband and wife. Is that possible? Husband is claiming married filing jointly, wife is claiming married filing separately. Possible? Is this possible? Husband is claiming married filing jointly, wife is claiming HOH. Again, no. Clear or not? No. When will it possible? Sumit, when this will be possible? Not possible. But it is very much possible, guys, that husband is claiming HOH and wife is claiming married filing jointly. Possible? This is possible. गुरनीश, स्टॉप मी व्हेनेवर यू स्टॉप गेटिंग इट. ओके, अगर आप पूरी गाड़ी चलने के बाद बोलोगे तो बहुत सबको वेट करना पड़ेगा. गुरनीश, व्हाट आई हैव डन, क्या पॉसिबल है कि हस्बैंड इज टेकिंग मैरिड फाइलिंग जॉइंटली, वाइफ इज टेकिंग मैरिड फाइलिंग सेपरेटली? फास्ट गुरनीश, पॉसिबल है कि नहीं है गुरनीश? नो, नॉट पॉसिबल. बिकॉज मैरिड फाइलिंग जॉइंटली ऐसा कैसा हो सकता है? वाइफ सेपरेटली भी फाइल कर रही है, वाइफ जॉइंटली भी फाइल कर रही है. हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? नॉट पॉसिबल. आउट. Is it possible husband is filing married filing jointly, wife is filing head of the household? No, not possible. Again, not possible. Out. Clear, Punish, what I'm saying? What is possible? What is possible is this. One person is filing HOH, another person is filing married filing separately. This is possible. Is this okay? Because we are saying that boss, you are considered unmarried. Point clear? आप तो consider unmarried होके एच ऑफ द हेड ऑफ द हाउसहोल्ड you have taken because you are considered unmarried. What will happen with the other person? Other person will file married filing separately. Point clear or not? Anu, clear? Is it possible? Is it possible that both of them is following it? Let's answer this point. Yes, Vidhi. Possible, provided both of them is satisfying rest of the condition, which we don't know what is the condition. Both of them has to satisfy all the condition, then allowed. Clear, Vidhi? Gunesh, clear? So first condition, let's call the first condition as a marital condition. What is the condition? The boss, either you are unmarried actually. Second is you are not unmarried, but we consider you unmarried. When will you consider us unmarried? Whenever you're not staying together with your spouse in the last 6 months, then we are going to consider unmarried. Point clear? This is marital condition. Second condition is actually not a condition, but very simple point. Second condition says that you are not claiming. Taxpayer who wants to claim himself or herself as HOH, I want to claim myself as HOH, then I should not be surviving spouse. I should not be surviving spouse. Point clear what I'm saying? Think logically also, guys. Think logically also. What is more beneficial, surviving spouse or HOH? Surviving spouse is beneficial. Why on earth will you go to HOH when surviving spouse is more beneficial? This is my second condition, non-qualified, that boss, you are not a surviving spouse. Clear? Should I move? Kapish, clear? Kapish, you are still on the first condition. You should ask me then. No. Neha, not clear. Should I repeat? Yes is for repeat. Yes is for clear. Clear. Repeat, Neha. Now, I'm saying, Neha, this condition you are saying, Neha, right? This I'm saying that any taxpayer wants to claim HOH, right? I'm repeating, right? Guys, hear me out. If you want to claim HOH, you can claim yourself HOH, but if you are surviving spouse, you know the conditions of surviving spouse. If you are surviving spouse, then you cannot claim yourself as HOH. This is what I'm saying. What I was saying, Nirya, which is more beneficial. Any which ways, if you see, if anyone has a choice to either take HOH or take the surviving spouse, that person will take the surviving spouse. No, Nirya. Why? Because I'll get a better standard deduction, I'll get a better slab, I'll get a more tax benefit, guys. Then why am I stupid that to go to HOH? I'll not go. So this is what I'm saying, is because surviving spouse gets the married filing jointly benefit, and married filing jointly is the most important one, is the most beneficial one. That's what I'm saying. So the condition what we are doing in IRA in this case, that if you want to claim yourself as HOH, you should not be surviving spouse. That's it. Clear? In the combination of if question asks, I'll do it. Staying apart is okay, divorce is mandatory. Kapish, what are you saying? Staying apart is okay, divorce is mandatory. Two conditions, Kapish. Let's call condition number 1, part A and part B. Okay, which condition are you saying? Divorce. In condition number A, you are saying, Kapish. No, in B, I don't need the divorce. Abba, I don't need the divorce. That is what I'm saying, married. You're married plus, no. If you are divorced, then you're automatically out from B. You are here in the A, no. Okay. That's why I'm saying married is the point. Okay. SS happens in the second year of the death. So how come I would think that? I will get you wrong. Why HOH is not possible? You are falling here, no? In the A, it is possible, no? It is possible here, no? Why not? Think, Riddhi, what you're saying. Why are you saying, Riddhi? आप कह रहे हो SS happens in the second year of the death. I agree with you. So how come HOH is applicable to that? Why not? Someone who died, surviving spouse, this is as good as single, no? Unmarried. See, again, Riddhi, you're missing it. Guys, I'll repeat it again. Please, this is the problem. You guys are not listening. दो condition है. There are two conditions, guys. One is either you are unmarried. Anyone who has surviving spouse, who got divorced, who has never married is falling in the A category, no, guys. B will fall anyone who's married but not staying together with the spouse. You are falling in the B itself. So surviving spouse is falling in the A, no? A category. Still, if you have a doubt, please ask me, okay? Let me finish the condition, guys. Any question, quickly ask me. Because third condition will have Pandora of the question. Two conditions I discussed. I'm repeating it again one more time. First condition is if you want to claim yourself as HOS, boss, you shouldn't you should be either unmarried. Unmarried means divorced, never married, husband or wife died, you're falling here. Second, you are married, but you are not staying with the spouse in the last 6 months. Second condition is that, boss, you should not be a surviving spouse. Let's move to the third condition, guys, which is more pertinent. Let's see. Third condition is you are maintaining the home. Who is maintaining the home? Who is maintaining the home? Taxpayer who wants to claim as, I want to claim, I want to be HOH. So I'll maintain the home, no guys? HOH. Guys, please listen carefully. This condition, it's very difficult for me to repeat all over it again and again. Stop typing. Just listen to me carefully. That's it. I want to be HOH. So I'll maintain the home. Point clear or not? Everyone. When I say maintain the home means, what do you mean by maintain the home? Remember, once upon a time, we have done. Come on. People, correct. Same copy paste law that you are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep, copy pasted law. Same here also. Clear or not? Everyone? Perfect. Again, remember this home. For whom you are making this home, guys, earlier? Principal residence for whom you were making earlier? Principal place, principal residence you are making for DK. DK where? In HOH you are making for DK. No. You were making in surviving spouse. Now what here? For whom we are making here? Same for DK. No. We are making for QPs. QP is qualifying persons. I don't know what is qualifying persons. We will talk about this. Some people, I don't know what are these qualifying people. We'll talk about this. So remember, surviving spouse you are making for DK, your kid, and here we are making for QPs. Clear or not, everyone? Another difference, guys. Another difference here, guys. For how much period you are making there in the surviving spouse, guys? Whole year. Exactly. You are making for the whole year. No, Shuchi. The 2 years you will get the benefit of that, right? But eventually you're supposed to maintain for the whole year. Remember? You're supposed to maintain for the whole year in this case. Here we are going to maintain for a period of 6 months. 6 months. Is that clear? Here you are supposed to. So 2 changes, guys. Quickly, what are the 2 changes? Change number, what is the first changes? First, who is going to live in that house is changing. There I have done, here I have done QP. There, what you have done there, guys? Surviving spouse, DK. DK, you know, you don't know QP, I don't know who's QP. Second change, there you are maintaining for the whole year. Here you are maintaining for 6 months. Finish. Ashima, 6 months, 50%. No, Ashima, remember, we discussed the same thing in the surviving spouse also, that you are maintaining the home. I told you, what do you mean by maintaining the home? We discussed maintaining the home means जो भी घर के खर्चे वर्चे हैं उसमें आप more than 50% आप contribute करते हो. If you are contributing more than 50% in that case, then we will say that you are maintaining the house. Same, copy paste what you have done in the surviving spouse. Same thing here also, Ashwin. That you are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep. That means अगर खर्च का खर्चा almost $10,000 है and you are providing, let's say, $6,000. So that means you are providing more than 6,000, more than 50%. Clear? Should I move? Let's quickly try one question. Okay. Expenses I'm talking about, let's say rent, repair, insurance. This is total expenditure I'm talking about, guys, is 800, 900, and 1,500. Okay. Taxpayer is paying for that. More than 50%, Sachin. US में इतना परेशान नहीं करेंगे आपको. In US, in EA exam, they will not going to trouble you the way they trouble you in India exams. More than. Taxpayer is paying $500. $600, $1,000. Is this taxpayer going to get HOH? Please help me. Yeah. Okay. This is 3,200, right? How much taxpayer is paying, guys? Taxpayer is paying 2,100. I take your word. So that means how much percentage? You are providing 2,100 divided by 3,200. It's going to be approximately 66%. I just need 50%. I'm providing 66%. Good enough. You can be claimed as HOH. Clear or not, guys? Yes, no? Now, let's talk about something I have not discussed with you. What I have not discussed with you? QPs. What on earth is QPs, guys? QPs. QPs means QP includes actually QCs. One more. QCs means qualified child. So you are maintaining, for the time being, I'm just keeping it simple. You are maintaining home for your child. You are maintaining home for parents. You are maintaining home for relatives. So all of these guys, you are maintaining the home for either of these guys. Point clear or not, guys? You are maintaining the home for these guys. This is the home. Lovely home. Does that mean in this house, QC will stay, parents will stay, relative will stay, everyone is going to stay? Is it like hum saath saath hain? Everyone will stay in this house. Any of them. Either of them, all are staying, very good. If either of them staying, guys, we are going to get this. Okay. If either of them is staying, does that means my HOH will also be get proportionate, guys? Will I get the proportionate benefit? That means, let's say QC is not staying, parent is not getting. Again, no, guys. Slab, once you get the status of HOH, the slab will remain the same, standard deduction will remain the same, everything will remain the same. Very good point with you. I hope it is okay, people. Perfect. So what I'm saying here, guys, any of them is staying with you, good enough. But the condition is, guys, you should stay. QC should stay. Stay with whom? Stay with whom? With the taxpayer who wants to claim as HO. QC should stay. Relative should stay. Who is not necessary to stay with you guys? Parents. Parents, even so the basic nutshell story is what? Even parents are not. So even parents are not staying with the taxpayer. Can taxpayer still get HOH? Even parents are not staying. अगर parents taxpayer के साथ नहीं रह रहे, so can you still get the HOH? Answer is yes. It happens in US, guys. Majority parents are staying separate, kids are staying separate. So even parents are staying in a old age home, nursing home. That's okay. That's okay. Still, you can claim for the parents as HOH provided जितनी भी उनकी cost है, for example, if they are staying in the old age home and their expenditure is coming approximately $10,000, you are providing more than 50%. That is the basic condition, guys. We are waiving the staying condition, but eventually you should provide for their take care, guys. So if you are providing more than 50%, even they are staying in the old age home, guys, still you can take the benefit of HOH. Clear or not? Everyone. I'm quickly writing a note on this. If anything is not clear, just ask me. Really clear? For HOH purposes, living condition. living condition, that is staying together, for parents is not applicable. Hence, even if they are staying in old age home, assisted facility, nursing home, and taxpayer is providing more than 50% of the maintenance price, then still taxpayer can claim HOH. Zero. Parents are staying in this home. Okay. Say yes, 6 months each. If question, Ashima, I'll do it later. If question, I'll take it later. Okay. You'll not listen what I'm doing. Listen to me. I'll take all your if questions. Parents are staying here. Okay. Entire home expenditure is coming approximately 10,000. Taxpayer is not staying with them. Taxpayer is staying outside. Okay. Taxpayer is paying $7,000 for them. Point here. Can taxpayer be claimed as HO? Can taxpayer claim HOH? But you're not staying together, guys. That's okay. That's okay. You're not staying together. As you say, you can be claimed as HOH. Clear? Ashima, clear? Now, I'm saying that taxpayer is staying with the taxpayer. Sorry, taxpayer is staying with the parents, guys, and taxpayer is providing $7,000. Now, can the taxpayer claim HOH? Can you claim HOH? What? Why? You're not living, no, you're not supposed to stay together. Aren't you not supposed to stay together? Guys, same condition I'm talking about, 3D. Forget about the expenditure. Expenditure is fine. Aren't you supposed to stay together? Correct. This is what you have given the relaxation, no, guys, right? It is the relaxation you have given, guys. See, it's just like, let's say you are going for a party, okay? And your parents are saying, come tonight by 11 p.m. Okay, don't be late than 11 p.m. You didn't like the party and you come around 9 p.m. Will your parents will come? How come you come so early? Go get out, come at 11 o'clock. No, this is the extension they have given, that was come by 11 o'clock, right? But if you come early, that's okay. No, they'll be happy. Point clear what I'm saying, guys? Same here. This is the relaxation we have given to them. This is the relaxation we have given to the taxpayer. Even if you're not staying with the taxpayer, that's okay. Still, you can claim HOL. But if you're staying with your parents, very Bhagwan too. Should I move, guys? Everyone? Son 1, son 2. This is the home in which the parents are staying, guys. Son 1 is providing 3,500. Son 2 is providing 6,500. Total expenditure is what? $10,000. Who's going to be HOH in this case? Son 1, Son 2. Okay. Son 2. Is that okay or not? Should I move? 5,000, 5,000. Who will claim? None. Enjoy. Move on. Clear, Kapish? Generally, in this case, Kapish, people are smart enough. Generally, what do you do in this case, Kapish? You will say, Son 1 will say, okay, this year I'm providing 6,000. You provide 4,000. So that I will take. Next year, you provide 6,000. I provide 4,000. So you take. Because there's no point wasting the benefit. Son 2 is providing whole $10,000. Entire 10,000 is provided by the Son 2. Okay. Son 1, but Son 2 does not come. Son 2 does not come and meet the parents at all. Son 1, good son, he goes and meet the parents every Saturday, every Sunday, right? Spend there almost 4 hours every Saturday, every Sunday, right? So total how many? 4. So total 8 hours. 8 hours and the 4 weekends. So total you spend almost 32 hours with the parents. Point clear? Yes, no? Now someone says, I'm an EA. I'm an EA and generally my hourly rate is approximately 1,000 or let's keep it $500. $500 per hour. Generally I charge $500 per hour. I spend with my parents almost 32 hours. So 32 into 500. So approximately I spend with them worth of how much? 16,000. Yeah, 16,000. So I should get it, no? I should get it 16,000 in a way. I'm spending the worth of 16,000. So I should get the HOH. Is it correct? Yeah. You will not get the benefit on the basis of notional value. Is my point clear, everyone? That's not. You are not going to get the benefit because of the notional value. So Son 1 still is not going to get, Son 2 will get it. Even if the Son 2 is not spending the time, even the Son 2 is not spending the time with the parents, that's okay. Is that okay, guys? What I'm done? Now, if you remember, we have done in the DK. We have done in the DK that the kid is going for boarding school, kid got hospitalized. What do we call that? Temporary absences. Remember, we call it temporary absences, guys. Same, is it possible here also that your QPs are out on because of the temporary absences? Exactly, possible. Crypto law here also that if it is temporary absences, which is absolutely fine, there is no problem here. Point clear or not? Okay. QC, how many months you are maintaining for that? QC, 6 months. Q, relative, how much? 6 months. Right. Parents also. 6 months. For whom you are waiving the living condition, guys? For whom you are waiving the living condition? Parents. Now, this waiving condition, which the condition you are having, the waiving living condition for the parents, good for the taxpayer, bad for the taxpayer? For the taxpayer that this condition is waived, is it good or bad? It's a good thing that you are not having any compulsion to stay, guys, here. It's good. But we are giving you the benefit from one end, we are taking the benefit from another hand. Here, you are not supposed to maintain only 6 months for your parents. You're supposed to maintain how much? Yes, yes. Well, you are supposed to maintain for the parents 12 months. Is this okay? Just writing a note on this. Taxpayer. So whether stay or not stay, what do you mean by? As in you stay with the parents, you're saying? Yeah, that living condition is forever waived. Yeah. I'll come there. Come there. Taxpayer must pay. Yes, publish. Taxpayer must pay more than 50% of the cost of upkeep for a home which is parents, main home. That means this is their PR, principal residence, for the whole year. That can be old age home also. There's no problem. Copy, remove. So, Bhavya, what I'm saying is, Bhavya saying only they do not stay. No, Bhavya. You are supposed to maintain for the parents 12 months. You stay, not stay, doesn't matter. Parents, 12 months, end of story. Clear? Okay. Let's answer the point. I think, Riddhi, you asked me the point. Husband, wife. I'll again ask the same question. Is it possible both of them is getting HOH? Possible both are getting the HOH practice. Possible. Very much possible that both of them are getting HOH, provided what are the conditions? That means obviously now you know all the conditions, so you can connect the dots. That means husband would be maintaining the home for the QPs in that case, and wife would be maintaining a home, separate home, obviously not the same home, for and in that the other QPs are staying. Clear what I'm saying, guys? Everyone? Perfect. I'll stop it here only, guys. Any question, I'll wait for you. Okay, can we just quickly wait. Before we move to the question, I'll open it for your questions, guys. Can we just quickly revise whatever we have done it so that in case no one has a question, you guys don't have a question, you guys can ask me. Okay. You have to take the screenshot, Sumit. PDF will not be available. Okay. How many filing status we have done, guys? Quickly, guys. It's not my revision, your revision, guys. Please, you don't need to type everything. That means write in short, married filing jointly, write in short. Okay. 5 filing status, guys. Single, married filing jointly, married filing separately. What are the last two? HOH and surviving spouse. Filing status. When are you checking the filing status, guys? Middle of the year. Remember? Not middle of the year. Last day. Have we done any exception of that we are not going to check on the last day? In case of a death. Very good. In case of a death, we are going to check. In case of a death, when are you checking? You are checking on the date of death, guys. In case of a death, we are going to check the date of death. Is it possible people who are married for 50 years, but they got divorced on 31st December, 5 p.m. What status is available for them? 31st December, 5 p.m. What status would you give them? Not married filing separately. Not married filing separately, guys. No married filing separately. Possible he and he is filing the married filing jointly. He and he, married filing jointly. He and he, she and she, same gender. Is it possible they are filing married filing jointly, and their tax years are different. Confusion, yes, no. Tax years have to be same. Tax years have to be same. Is it possible their accounting methods are different? That's okay. That's absolutely fine in that. How would you decide their tax liability? Is it going to be 50-50? How would you decide this their liability, tax liability for married filing jointly? It's jointly and several liability. Same for the interest, same for the penalty, same for the interest, same for the penalty, guys. Same for the interest. Even if they got divorced, even they got divorced, guys. Even they got divorced. Correct. Okay. Then we have done the surviving spouse. How many conditions you have done for the surviving spouse? 3 conditions we have done. First condition, you should have a QP. Remember, you should have a QP, guys. Not QP. QP, no? DK. All the kids are going to be covered, barring the adopted kids. Except adopted kids, all the kids are covered. Remember? No? Barring the foster kid. Foster kid, barring the Salman Khan, everyone is covered in that case. Second condition, you are maintaining a sweet home. Sweet home for whom? For DK. You are maintaining a DK. When I say maintain, that means how much cost you are providing, guys. More than 50% cost of the upkeep you are providing in that case. That is for the whole year. But what about the DK falls sick? DK got kidnapped. DK is going out for party. That's okay with you? That's temporary absences are absolutely okay. Data to create temporary absences in that case, which is okay. So these are the 3 conditions. HOH, how many conditions we have done? Pretty much the 3 conditions we have done also. First condition, what is the first condition for HOH? Unmarried or marital condition, good. Unmarried, or what is the second thing? Consider unmarried. Consider unmarried means you are staying apart from your spouse from last 12 months. Remember, from the last 12 months, you're not 12 months, 6 months. Guys, somewhere 6, somewhere 12. Please be careful about this, okay? Now, right now it looks okay, but when you're going to revise, you will mix up everything. So yes, you are supposed to be separate from last 6 months. Second condition is very simple. Taxpayer should not be a surviving spouse. Third condition, again, you are maintaining a beautiful home. For whom you are maintaining this beautiful home? AP, Andhra Pradesh, QP. You are maintaining it for QP, guys. QP, same fundamental. You are providing more than 50% of the cost of upkeep in that case. QP, how many people you are staying in the QP? How many people are covering in the QP? 3 people I'm covering in that case. First is the QC. I still have not touched what is QC. I'll discuss that tomorrow, guys. Second is going to be parents. Third is going to be relatives. For whom you are waiving the condition, guys, of staying together. For parents, we are waiving the condition. Rest of the people, we are supposed to stay how many months? Rest of the people barring the parents. 6 months. In that case, parents is going to be 12 months. Even if you are not staying with the parents, that's okay. That's okay. Notional value, will you consider the notional value, guys? We're not going to consider. Perfect, guys. That's pretty much it from my side, guys. Tomorrow I'll see you guys at 6:30. I'm waiting for your question. If you want have a question, please shoot. People who have no question, you guys can carry on. I'll see you guys tomorrow 6:30. If anyone has a question, you guys shoot. Good night, guys. Good night. Once you're done, you guys can carry on. Hope you enjoyed session, guys, and learn something new. Anyone question, please shoot, guys. Utility wise, it is same, very same. Different software, that's all. No question. Perfect. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. If you have any questions, shoot me. I'll ask me the question tomorrow. No problem. I'm not going to. No, Gopi, we'll do this time. We'll do fast track. We'll have no lesser number of questions, and we'll do fast track this time. Perfect. I'll stop it here only. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow 6:30. Bye bye. Good night. Yes.